I've been going around for days onward through this, beautiful landscape, but I mean, I've got leather armor there, probably a bunch of mobs now. It's dark, and well, I mean, it's easy, but still, I got it. What is that? A chest? A very conveniently placed chest. Maybe it's a trap. I should probably, but no, I'm desperate. I need that. I need that chest. What could be inside it? I really hope it's a weapon, honestly. Because, I mean, this wooden sword ain't gonna cut it. 4 attack damage, that's nothing. This is probably gonna kill me. Let's go. Oh my god. A mythical sword? Screw those emeralds. I'm gonna kill myself some zombies. Oh my god. Oh my god. I actually found the mythical chest. Now, okay. That wizard down the apothecary. He told me about this magical sword. I didn't realize it was true until now. Hey guys, what here? So yeah, I hope you liked my little skit. I'm a terrible actor, I know. But today, I want to show you some very simple commands which you can do some very effective stuff. So if we no, we're not going to destroy it, just actually, yeah, we are. You can see that there was a chest here, and I'm gonna show you how this stuff works, like the particles, the sound effects, and everything, the bunch. And it's actually pretty simple. So maybe you could have already guessed while you were watching that skit how all this works. And yeah, so the first thing, obviously, how did I trigger everything? Well, obviously, with a trap chest, and it was on this one. Yep, it was. Okay, so I trigger everything, all this stuff, the particles, that, everything, with a trap chest, and that's pretty obvious, right? The next thing, you know, obviously mythical sword, made with an anvil. Some maybe said command, maybe. No, no command. Just good old anvil. And we're gonna take a peek inside. And this beautifully terraformed. There's a zombie in here. Okay. What do I do? Okay, so there were zombies over there, so I switch over here, and as you can see here how particles work, and I'm going to show you how those 2 particles I made work. So first of all, to make a command block, you do this command. It should give you a command block like that, and you want to type in particle end rod, just like that, with the R capitalized. Now if you do particle again, you can see we need the name, the XYZ, so it can just be this, which means it'll spawn right where the command block is, then XD, XY, and X and ZD, and we can just put that to 1, 1, 1, which basically means where the particle is going to travel to, and then the speed. Now generally I like the speed 0.05. That's a very reasonable speed. Some people will say it's just 1, but no, it's 0.05. Try 0.05. And then we need a count over here, so let's try 10. And there you go. That's very simple. There you have the command. And that's I think that's exactly what I used. Maybe a bit more particles. Oops. There we go. You see, that's very simple, and you can also change this coordinate to make it spawn higher in the air. And so that's a fairly new particle from the end rod, hence the name end rod particle, and it creates those little particles that you see here. I'm a doofus. You see? It's the same particle. And that's very simple. So for the next thing I did was the explosion. You might have not seen that, but yeah, I made an explosion. And so the explosion in mind, of course, is if you look into the particle.json file, you might see two explosion. Large explosion and huge explosion. Now the explosion that I created was pretty big, and so maybe if you said, hey, it's a huge explosion, you'd be wrong. It was a large explosion. And I think it was large explode. So we're gonna... Okay, no, it was explosion. Explosion. What? What? Okay, what? Okay, my bad, I just messed something up. Yeah, it's two E's, not one. That's my bad. So if you put this a bit higher, because the chest was above the command blocks, you can see there it was a pretty big explosion. Boop. And we can make it. Wait, we can. I think we should make it a bit smaller, and then put it like 3 above, and there you go. So this piece of command that basically stretches the particle. So if we like put it like that, it's basically gonna like stretch forever. But if we put in like 100, then yeah, it's basically like a small tornado, if you will. But this like centers where the explosion is gonna be, and we're just gonna change it like that, and that is how I made the explosion. So, now you're probably wondering how I made the sound. That sounds pretty simple. The sound is actually quite simple, really. You have the sound, the source, and from which player it should be playing. So you can do play sound, then the sound, and then the player as the source, and then the player. And that's very simple, but what sound did I use? Now, maybe you said something Enderman related. You'd be pretty close. Something gas related, or blaze, something in the nether. No. It's actually the Enderman's death. And so, by now you probably should have googled what the Ender Dragon sound death sounds like, and it would sound exactly like the thing I played. And to demonstrate that, we're gonna play sound entity dot ender dragon, and this is by the way from the sounds.json file in your Minecraft folder from version 1.7 up. So that's not beta, that's the full release. Ender Dragon Death, player, and then the username, and there you have it. That is Ender Dragon Death. And so obviously you can use different sounds. For instance, if we replace this with Endermen, make sure that is plural, not singular, then we will hear this, which is pretty terrifying. Then we can also play, I believe it is gas death, which, I mean, it's kind of anticlimactic, but I mean, it scares me sometimes. Then we're gonna do blaze. Blaze is also pretty terrifying. I mean, that sounds really cool. But you can also do guardian. That's pretty cool. Or a rabbit. Believe it or not, a rabbit death is, I think, like that. Apparently not. Okay, so apparently I spelled rabbit wrong. It's supposed to be with 2B, not 1, and it sounds like this. It's pretty cool. And but of course my favorite one, that's of course the Ender Dragon Death. And I'm just gonna let you guys hear that one more time fully. Ain't that cool? So again, guys, thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you feel you like this video, please be gracious enough to leave a like and subscribe for more of this kind of content to come to you very soon. Stick around.